Hi there, brilliant one. This is Tara-Nicholle Nelson. I am the founder and CEO of SoulTour.com and the creator of SoulTour's School of Spiritual Strategy. All right, so I am just here to take a few moments to hit the high points of what we're going to be covering in the School of Spiritual Strategy this month. It's March 2020, and I'm really focused on what we're going to be covering in our flagship year-long Life and Self-Mastery program, where we cover a different curriculum, a different area of your life through the lens of spiritual strategy every month. So, culture has really conditioned so many of us to criticize and hate and even fear our own physical bodies. And that level of dis-ease with our own physical bodies is the root of much dis-ease, spiritually and physically. Our culture is telling us we must constantly litigate and manage whether we're too big or too small or too ugly or too pretty or too sexy or eating too little or too much, what we're wearing, or whether we're doing the right exercise or doing the right things or wrong things. Culture is telling us we need one simple trick or one superfood to make our bodies thrive, and that we better watch out for all the germs and the toxins and the activities and behaviors, or our bodies might surprise us with bad things. Culture is constantly telling us that we have to be harsh in the way we manage our bodies or they will betray us. And our culture celebrates those who worship at this sort of altar of the cult of restriction. And I know because I used to be a card-carrying member of that cult. Culture is telling all of us the lie that to age is to go downhill, to degenerate, that our aging bodies look worse and inevitably betray us starting around age 40. All lies, y'all. I'm 44 and I feel like I just keep getting sexier every minute. More importantly, I feel better in my body every minute of every day because I've figured out the truth. The truth is that your body is your very best friend. It is time to end the war with your body. Your body is electric. It is wonderfully made of the same elements as the stars in the sky. Your body has the capacity to thrive and to look and to work better and to be leaner and to be sexier and to move with more agility and strength, and most importantly, to feel better even as you age. And the moment you end the war with your body, the moment you begin to know in every fiber of your being that your body is your beloved best friend, every cell of your body starts to respond and react to that love with increased well-being, increased ease of every sort. So if you haven't figured it out, for the month of March in Life and Self-Mastery, our focus is your radiant, electric, marvelous, brilliant physical body. And we're covering everything from health and weight to aging and energy, food, and just nourishing and caring for your body in all of the different ways, from your physical regimens, your food regimens, your exercise regimens, to your spa and relaxation regimens. We'll cover things like longevity, sex, beauty, even the clothes and the jewelry you wear, how you adore and adorn and love the skin you're in, with the intention of helping you learn to practice, not just learn, practice, fully inhabiting every cell of your being and learning to open up and allow more and more divine well-being to flow in it. Literally electrify your cells with the limitless love of the divine. We're going to see and unprogram some old cultural unworthiness, conditioning, and mental narratives about your body that actually often infects your willingness to step into the fullness of who you are, even in other areas of your life. We'll see how the scarcity stories even get wired into your gut and your breath holding, and your muscle clenching, your jaw clenching. We'll wire in some new, empowered, delicious ways of envisioning and embodying and releasing resistance that you have about this incredible physical apparatus of yours. And maybe we'll even try on a new vision for your relationship with your physical body and just begin sort of expanding into a radically loving, empowered, easeful, joyful new way of being in relationship with your own meat-covered skeleton. This month is the month you end the war with your body. All throughout the month, we'll be doing physical practices and fun experiments that will start to rewire and upgrade your beliefs about your body. And the day will come when the first thing that happens when you look at yourself in the mirror is that your eyes will meet your own eyes. And you'll smile the smile of a being who is truly, blissfully in love and appreciation of these cells, including every dimple of cellulite, including the twinges of chronic pain or something that a doctor would call disease or whatever. This level of love in your own body, fully inhabiting your own skin and cells, is your divine inheritance. We'll have 3 live sessions this month, and at least one of them will be a 100% just coaching session where you'll be able to ask me, tell me what's going on with you and your body and your relationship with your body. Ask me all sorts of questions, and I'll happily share my own experiences and kind of counterculture insights as a spiritual strategist who's been on this journey of like learning to love every cell of the skin I'm in from the time I was maybe 18 when I lost 60 pounds. And just having worked in the fitness and nutrition industries for many, many years. I'll even pull back the kimono on some of my own food and well-being regimens now, not just the morning spiritual ritual, not the spiritual only part, but also like what you actually eat and when you eat it and all of those things, or when I eat it, in ways that work with me, and how that's shifted over time and how that continues to shift because we ebb and flow like the ocean, right? So we must shift how we care for our bodies accordingly. We're going to talk about a lot of books this month. Actually, usually we just have one book of the month. This month, depending on what your personal, salient topics are with respect to your physical body, you may want to read different books. So we'll talk about You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. It's a classic. We'll talk about Women, Food, and God by Janine Roth, also a classic. We'll talk a little bit about Ageless Body, Timeless Mind by Deepak Chopra. And if you've been in the school for a long time and you've read all of those books, which I know some of you have, we will talk a bit about, it's not a new book, but it's new to the school, Reinventing the Body, Resurrecting the Soul, also by Deepak Chopra. So let's get the month started off right. Take a luxurious, deep, refreshing breath and root your body down into the chair and the floor and the ground and the earth. And at the same time, sit up tall. Think tall thoughts. Remind yourself that you are conduit between heaven and earth. And if you'd like, right where you are, just repeat after me. I am poised and powerful. I am radiant and magnetic. My body is the body electric. Well-being now floods every cell of my being. All is well in my world. So let it be. See you in March in Life and Self-Mastery in the School of Spiritual Strategy. And if you are not currently part of the program and you'd like to be, you can email support@soultour.com, or you can just go to soultour.com/life and self and get signed up there. All right, I love you.